Three Bold Takes is back once again this week for Week 9 Pick'ems. I'm Quinn. I'm joined with Freddie and Chase. We got 6 more games up for you guys. Like always, 5 Power 5, 1 top Group of 5 game, and we're going to bring those to y'all this week.
Finally, we have a 6 o'clock game to talk about. We have recently defeated Tennessee Vols, by the way, Roll Tide. Number 21 now ranked, traveling to Kentucky. Tennessee's a 3.5-point favorite on the road at Kentucky. Chase, let's go to you first.
Dang it, got me again.
Wait. Tennessee has a 70% chance to win the game.
Of course they do. So this one's actually intriguing to me. Kentucky's lost their last 2, lost to Georgia. Of course, I absolutely got throttled by Georgia. Let me not save face there. And then they got beat by Missouri, which I thought was a winnable game. But Missouri's, again, another quiet team that's really, really, really been successful this year. Very successful. And I think this is going to be a really good game to watch as well. Tennessee coming off that loss, how do they bounce back? How does Joe Milton bounce back from the just terrible second half that he had? And then also that offense not scoring in the second half at all. How does Heupel answer a loss like that to Alabama, letting up 27 points? A defense who was absolutely amazing coming into the game, 3rd in the nation in sacks, got after Jalen Milroe in the first half. How do they answer, right? I think they answer in a win. I'm going to go Tennessee in this game. I think Kentucky, I don't know what happened, but the not the course of their season, because I still think they have a chance to do good things. But after that Georgia game where they just got their butt whooped, they've like kind of changed tune to who they are as a team, their identity. They don't seem as sound as they were before. So I'm going to go Tennessee in this game. Quinn?
Look, I'll say this. For Tennessee, it's hard to win in a football season for Tennessee. They have in my opinion, more rivalry games than pretty much anybody in the SEC. Alabama's a rivalry game for them. Florida is. Kentucky is. Now, again, Kentucky's more of a rivalry game. Kentucky cares more about beating Tennessee than Tennessee does Kentucky, but that plays against Tennessee in this particular scenario. And then, of course, the Georgia game is kind of a rivalry for them. And then Vanderbilt, if you want to count that. For me, this is a tough situation for Tennessee. You look at their season so far. They had that road. They've lost 2 games. They're both road rivalry games. Yet again, here's another one. Kentucky, I know they've lost their last 2. They had a bye week to stop the bleeding before this home game against Tennessee. Tennessee just came off of a really devastating loss to Alabama. And it's devastating in the sense that you look at the East race right now, and they still get to play Missouri and Georgia, but you need Georgia to lose another game. Because in Tennessee's scenario here, beating Georgia isn't enough. You need Georgia to lose to either Missouri or Ole Miss. You can't have them lose to Florida because you need Florida to lose, I believe, 2 more conference games. That way you can get back in the East race. So right now, that loss to Alabama has put them way behind the 8 ball. It's a devastating loss for Tennessee. If Josh Heupel and the Vols are the team that you think they can be, and we're talking about bringing Tennessee back, you have to win this game. You cannot go into Kentucky and lose to Kentucky and have 3 losses on your schedule, all to rivals on the road. You cannot do that. Luckily for Tennessee, and it's the same thing I brought up when we talked to Kentucky, Georgia. Kentucky needs to establish the run in order to get their offense clicking. And in the case of the Tennessee defense, pretty good against the run. When Kentucky gets put into passing situations, I do not think they can block that Tennessee pass rush. So I am going to take Tennessee to win this game. I think they bounce back. I think they get back on the right track, getting ready for the Missouri game and the Vanderbilt game. But I've got Tennessee winning the game. I got them by 6.
Yeah, I would love nothing more than to see Tennessee lose this game. Their fans are some of the worst in all of college football, and that's a hot take that we'll probably get to in the offseason. However, I do think they win this game against Kentucky on the road. try to put bias aside whenever we do these videos. Although we are Alabama fans, that's what we try to do in all of these. But I think Tennessee does win this game at Kentucky. I do think they cover the 3.5. I think they win by a touchdown. Kentucky probably will keep it close early, like very close. But I think over the course of the game, you're going to see Tennessee really lean on that run game, and that's just going to wear Kentucky out. Now, Kentucky's one of the better teams in the SEC stopping the run. However, I just don't think it's going to be enough to stop Tennessee, considering they are the best in the SEC at running the ball in yards per game. So give me Tennessee to win and to cover the spread.
All right, guys, that was our picks for Week 9 college football. I've been Quinn with Chase and Freddie, and we look forward to having y'all back for next week. If you liked what you saw, we got more videos on the channel that came out. All 6 of our pick'ems have been split into separate videos. Make sure you check those out if you like